Join the Discord, links in the description. Woo, 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 woo.
Hello, everybody. Today, it's Racing from the Gaming Press, and today we have Epic Penguin, like normal, and today we have a special guest, Chaos. Everyone may remember him from some Fortnite videos, some Minecraft videos. You know, the guy who has a high-pitched voice and yells a lot. Well, he's here for a review. This is going to be on Borderlands 3, and this is going to be great.
Yep. And I would just like to say that originally the Gaming Press was made so I could have a group of people reviewing games, doing top 10s. It was going to be IGN, but completely unbiased and way better because we're not paid to give our opinions. Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense. So
Yeah, it makes complete sense.
That's originally what the Gaming Press was supposed to be, but because I just decided to switch to gaming, and now I'm kind of doing both, like a little bit of reviews and gaming as well, I'm gonna continue that idea. We're gonna do reviews with people. Like next week, I'm probably gonna get Flaming in so we can do a Modern Warfare review after we play it all weekend. That's happening, by the way. We're playing it all weekend. No doubt about it. So here we go, Borderlands 3, and honestly, it's a pretty good game.
Gameplay-wise, it's incredible. Graphics has stepped up since the second game, and story-wise, it's got a great story. One of the better solo. Well, technically, it's not a solo game, but one of the story-wise is one of the best stories I've seen yet.
Yeah, I agree. I haven't completed the story, so kind of tell us. Can you tell me what the story really is about without giving major spoilers?
It's still revolving around the basic idea of like the Great Vault, but two sirens are kind of like trying to abuse the power of the other vaults to gain access to the Great Vault itself. That's kind of not spoiling much, so
yeah, they're trying to do what Handsome Jack did in the second one, is to get access to the vault, the Great Vault, and to gain the ability to be a god, to get the siren power to be a god.
Got it. No, the only really issues I have with this game, like, the graphics, they're really good. One of the first things that I noticed when I started playing the game, instantly I was like, dang, these graphics are nice. It's cartoony, but it's fun. It's not bad because they did a lack of detail or anything. It doesn't look bad at all. It's purposely like that. It's purposely cartoony, and I like that a lot.
something that a lot of people might overlook is the fact that you can actually look down and see your own legs. That is something that players have kind of been wanting for a little bit. Another thing that people have been wanting is mountability. They added that to the game, and it is honestly such a convenient method of traveling. Just mounting up a wall. You can legitimately Skyrim up some mountains.
Yeah, and something really cool too is what they added to the game. The second one wasn't really there was a lot of guns to choose from, but in the third one they stepped up their game a lot, and there's millions of guns, from cryo guns to fire to ice, and radiation. So there's millions and millions of guns. You won't see certain guns, or not everybody will have the same gun type, which is kind of unique. So definitely everyone's gameplay is going to be completely different, and everyone's story is going to be different.
If I'm not mistaken, 2K actually released a leak about how many guns are in this game, and the number is over 3 million at the moment.
It's over 3 million. There's a bunch of guns, and each gun kind of goes with each player's individual playstyle. Like, it's like they thought of any playstyle possible for this game. I think they probably took thousands of QA testers or something like that. I don't know what they did to do that, but they did something like that just to see how each player plays, and to cover that for each player, they made specific guns that would appeal to those players more and more, and I really like that. It's like the Vault Hunters, which we should definitely talk about. Which one is your favorite, first of all?
If I would have to say, like, are you talking about like characters that they added to the game, or just characters that have been in the game previously?
Just Borderlands 3, Vault Hunters.
Okay, so I personally main Flak. I like his ability. He's got the skill tree himself. You can pump into like a dog that can revive you, and you can legitimately make this dog basically indestructible, where regardless of how many times you go down, his regen will outdo the damage that the enemies can do per second. And I think it's really convenient whenever you play with a pleb like Ryan.
Agreed.
Okay. I right now I'm maining Lozzie. Her ability is the Iron Bear, and the Iron Bear is really cool and unique because there's a lot of different setups that you can do for her. You can have 2 miniguns, you can have a minigun and a flamethrower, you can have a minigun and a grenade launcher, you can do all kinds of stuff, and she has health and regen and damage, but really her build in general is just based on health and regen and how much damage you could do per second. So I have a pretty good class setup, and I do half and half. I do health and regen and damage per second, so it's pretty equal, but I still can kill bosses pretty easily on True Vault Hunter. So that's my main setup.
That's pretty handy. I played as Zane. I saw Zane at first and I was like, I bet that's the underdog right there. I was sort of wrong, but like the original abilities I had like his little shield pop up and his clone or whatever, like his hologram clone, whatever you want to call it. That's what I had set up for him. And at first I was like, all right, this man is not doing any bits. But then I switched over to that drone, shreds everything. The drone is really good. And I haven't played as a Siren. Have any of you guys?
No, we have not touched the Siren yet.
We haven't played Siren, but
I do know that the Siren has some really cool abilities, like grabbing and holding the opponent in place so you can just shoot them and blast them. She can like summon fists that go in a straight line or something like that. I don't know, she's got some pretty crazy powers, and I like that each Vault Hunter has different abilities and powers that you can upgrade, which also goes with your playstyle. This game is all about your own developing your own playstyle, and I really like that. As you go further in the story, each area has higher and higher levels that you have to be and that you face. I kind of really like that because it reminds me of Destiny, but they handle it better than Destiny in my opinion.
I do like the level scaling, but my issue with the True Vault Hunter mode is what they end up doing with the level scaling is it just feels like they just add more armor and more shield and summon more anointed characters, my bad, anointed characters. They just summon so many of those. It feels kind of repetitive whenever you get to True Vault Hunter mode. That's what makes it a 9 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
Well, sorry to cut you off, Chaos, but my main issue is this game is so much more fun when you play with friends. So much more fun. Like, you playing by yourself, you can enjoy it. It's still a good time, but it gets boring really fast playing by yourself, unless you always have that constant drive and intrigue in the game. Like me, you have to keep me hooked somehow. You gotta keep me going, otherwise I'm gonna be like, man, I'm kind of bored. I'm gonna go play Fortnite or something dumb like that. And that's my main issue with the game. The fact that it gets boring after a little bit, and it can be repetitive just going from location to location, killing people and fighting a boss. Even though the bosses are unique and super cool. I like that. The diverse enemies, all that stuff, that's really awesome. They handle that really well.
I can vouch for Penguin's statement on it kind of feeling lackluster playing by yourself. But with me and Ryan playing, I will have assignments due this week in like some of the hardest classes that I have, and I will push them to a side just to play Borderlands, and I will catch myself playing this game with Ryan until 4 a.m, just because we just keep pushing ourselves, and I'll have to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning to go to class.
Yeah. So, do we all agree on that then? Like, 9 out of 10?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I definitely 100% agree with 9 out of 10 on this game.
Well, you heard it here, guys. 9 out of 10. And this game is really fun. It's really fun. Get yourselves a group of people to play with, though, because honestly, playing it by yourself, it can get a little boring and it can get frustrating. Like, I got stuck on the boss Kilovolt. My god. Such an annoying
Kilovolt?
boss.
Dude, I remember that boss. That boss was a fun boss.
Such an annoying boss, though, if you're under-leveled and by yourself playing Zane. Anyways, really fun game. Go buy it, come play with us, and all you have to do is join the Discord. We give it a 9 out of 10, and yeah.
Join the Discord!